Hi there, I'm Eric Hurst from the Nicros.com training center, and I'm back with another monthly handhold review. This time around we're going to take a look at a set of holds called Finesse. There's 6 shapes in this set. They're all fairly simple in design, but they sure work great on a climbing wall. I use these on my home woody, you see behind me here, loaded up with Nicros holds. And let's run through these from small to large. The first shape in the series, this a slightly in-cut crimp hold. It's about a full pad in depth, and you can see nothing too fancy here, no bells and whistles, no sharp edges to tear your skin. This hold would certainly work quite well on a vertical wall, but even on about a 30-degree overhanging wall, it is a usable hold, especially if you're twisting your body and using optimal technique. So that's the smallest and maybe least positive hold in the series. Again, the next size up, this shape, about similar depth, but much more in-cut. I think even on a 45-degree wall, you're going to find this to be a fairly positive hold. Again, very simple shape, nice rounded curvature here on the edge, so it's going to be quite comfortable to train on and certainly shouldn't cause any significant skin pain. Here's one of my favorite holds in the set. It's got a little bit of a curve to it, so it's a little more complex in terms of when you're grabbing onto the hold. It might take you a moment to kind of adjust your grip. I don't think you'll be dynoing and grabbing this hold as quickly as you might those first 2 shapes. Still, a lip here makes it fairly in-cut, so again, this hold would work quite well on a vertical wall and even onto an overhanging wall. Now, the 3 larger shapes in the set, let's go through those. This one here, slightly in-cut, kind of like a larger version of the first shape that I showed you. On a vertical wall, it's a nice little finger bucket, certainly a nice foothold, but you're buying handholds, and in that case, you'll find this hold to be a little more tricky to use on a steeper wall. Perhaps as a side pull, you can get a little bit of a thumb scum on here to pinch it a little bit. It might be a little more usable, but still, this would be a tricky hold to use on a very steep wall. Next up here, this is more of an in-cut. In fact, the most in-cut of the larger shapes. A nice little finger bucket here. This, I think most strong climbers could even be campusing off this on a steeper wall, say mounted on a 45-degree wall, although you could spin it around and make it a usable hold in any direction. So this shape, a killer training shape for sure. The largest hold in the set right here, really the only hold in this Finesse series that you could actually match your hands on. There's just enough here that you could match 2 hands on it if you are looking for that type of hold for course setting. Again, a nice in-cut edge here, quite usable on a steep wall, but again, nothing too complex, fairly smooth curves. These shapes look very, very nice on the wall, and they certainly climb great as well. Well, that does it for this month's hold review. Check back next month for the next update.